Welcome back, everybody, to Brian's podcast, and I would like to talk to you about something important. I've done a lot of videos on cops, and cops take an oath to the Constitution, but when you always tell them, you took an oath, you're not following, they don't give a shit, because cops are Freemasons. They took an oath to Freemasons, and that's what they refer to. They don't give a hoot about your Constitution. How can I prove that? Because ask any cop about the Constitution. What's the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Third? They won't even know the First Amendment, most of them. The Second Amendment, probably not. They don't even know the Constitution. Ask them this. What are the first 5 elements of the First Amendment of the Constitution? Very first one. And probably 95% of them won't even know it, will get it wrong, because they swore an oath to Freemasonry. What is Freemasonry? I ask you to definitely research, and it's not good. It's satanic cult, and that's all I'm going to say at this time. It's something they're not there to protect you. They're there to protect their own. There's a blue line. What do you think that blue line protects? Judges, city government officials, senators. Yeah, they're all in there. So they're protecting their own. And meanwhile, all of us paying taxes are thinking, you're working for us. Well, not in their eyes. They're just going to let you ramble on, and they could care less. And that's why you see the attitude that you do in these videos. This is why they could care less if they abuse you or beat the shit out of you or take you to the ground and knock you out. This is why they're doing what they're doing. The Brotherhood is the Freemason that they joined. And when they become a cop, they pretty much all get talked into joining it. They say some don't. I don't believe that. My uncle was a cop, and I asked him about it, and just the way he was answering questions and stuff, because he said that he wasn't, but the way he was answering things, I'm pretty sure he was. So, and he was retired, and I don't know if that means he still belongs to it, because they're very secretive. They're in our country doing terrible things. They're controlling a lot of things. A lot more than you think. But check this video out.
Let me ask you this, and then I'll get out of your hair. Are you a Freemason?
Yes, sir.
You are.
But I'm not yet, but yes, sir. My father was.
What does that mean? Not yet, but
in the
yes,
process. In the process.
You're in the process of becoming a Freemason?
I'm in the process with some of those, yes.
So
I'm like they just talked to me a month ago, and I absolutely, and they, yes.
Okay, so
my grandfather was, my father was.
Okay.
And I'm not 100% on all the processes, but
yeah,
I'm getting rolling.
So did you take an oath of loyalty to this office, sir?
Oh yeah.
What was the oath of loyalty here? Can I ask?
No.
You're not willing to repeat a public oath of loyalty, so you don't have an oath of loyalty.
You know what oath is? We're not going to.
Well, the reason I ask about your oath of loyalty is that you're required to give another oath of loyalty to the Freemasons. So which one's it going to be? I mean, which master are you serving?
Yeah.
Or are you going to lie to one of us, one party? You'll have to lie to one party or the other. You aware of that?
Well, you got your idea.
No, I got facts on my side, sir. But anyway, I tell you what, man. How many officers we got working here that are Freemasons, to your knowledge, or females that are Eastern Star?
I don't know that we have any Eastern Star, but I believe we have several Freemasons.
This is extremely problematic. And yet you don't want to take a public report on the fraud that I'm bringing to you on the COVID thing. Is that what I'm hearing? Just be clear before I leave. You're not willing to write that down, take no notes. You're not going to take a case number, an incident report, nothing.
You're just spouting off stuff.
No, I'm coming in here and telling you that you got fraud in your county, and I'm asking about conflicting loyalties that you appear to have.
Provide me any facts.
It's a fact that you have to swear an oath of loyalty to the Freemasons. Is that a fact, or are you going to tell me that's not a fact?
Are you providing me any facts or not?
Are you telling me that that's not true?
I'm just asking.
Just let you spend it however you want, sir. You go ahead and tell them all. You spend it however you want, man.
If you want to provide me any facts or circumstances.
Yeah, it looks like. Are you even aware?
That'll take the facts, but now if you're just throwing stuff out there just for.
So you don't know how many Freemasons you got working for you?
Just to get it on.
Oh, I'm gonna try to get all of this on record, man, because we're highly concerned. I think we're kind of getting to the end of this chicanery that's going on. How long have you been sheriff here, sir?
8 years.
All right. But you're just now getting around to Freemasonic practices.
Well, not Freemasonic practices.
What would you call it?
I have been discussing becoming a Freemason with some of my peers in the community.
Would these be law enforcement type peers?
That's neither here nor there.
Oh, I think it's definitely here.
That's nothing we need to discuss.
So you're okay with the dual loyalty? That doesn't seem to present a problem for you?
That's nothing we're going to discuss. Okay.
I find it very funny that he doesn't want to talk about his oath. He doesn't want to talk about how many people. He doesn't want to talk about anything, but he says he hasn't joined yet. Bullshit. I guarantee you he's lying. You know, because cops always lie, right? Yeah, so you watch that video. You might want to watch it again, back this up and watch it again, and listen to this lying-ass cop that's been a sheriff, or was it chief of police, one or the other, probably doesn't matter, for 8 years, okay? That means he's been a cop for a long time. He's been a Mason for a long time. So, yeah, when his lips are moving, he's lying. Watch this one.
All right, brother. You said that you had also Masonic, right?
Well, my career in law enforcement, I actually joined the Brotherhood of Freemasons.
Yeah, how'd you get into that?
Man, you know, a lot of cops are involved with that.
Really?
Oh yeah. It is. It's a thing that I'm not saying you must do, but 95% of them do. You know, you must do, but 95% of them do. I'm not saying you must do, but 95% of them do.
It actually exists.
Yes, it does. It's the occult. It's not to be messing with.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Messing with.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
All right.
There's 3 phases. The first phase is the enter apprentice.
Okay.
Even before you get to that phase, you got to be pretty much spoke about.
I find it funny how he says to become one, you have to be spoke about. Like it's pretty tough to get in there. But 95% of the police force are Masonaries. And it tells you why there's a blue line. They're not protecting their own cops. They're protecting the Freemasons. What's in the Freemason? Let's see. There's judges, prosecutors, city councils, and, you know, who knows who's in it and who's not. I mean, the cops got 95% in them, and they're protecting their own. It explains why when I put that one video up not too long ago about the senator that got protected by the cops, and he did some stuff where we would have got busted for it. We would have got arrested, thrown on the ground, beat up, supposedly, and they treat him like a little baby because he was whining like a little baby. But yeah, they protect their own, and you know they're not bad people. No. Satanic cults, they're not bad people. I mean, oh, did I say that? Watch what he says. Who they worship.
The Freemasons.
This is like big time.
Oh, it's a ritual.
This is like sacred stuff, right?
Yeah. But see, the way they cookie cut it is that they only get the ones that are like, you know, I would say the ones that are really interested and the ones that are clean cut.
Right.
All right. And I'm going to add the devil to this too.
Okay.
Because when you're in the world, you're of the devil. You're part of the devil, right?
Right.
You know, and not every Masonic lodge. I mean, they all talk about the same, but everybody's different. You know, because in order for you to be a Shriner, you got to be a Mason. For you to be a Knights Templar, you got to be a Mason. And the more you go up in that pyramid, and the highest you could go is a Rothschild.
Right.
They're the highest of the highest.
Really?
Yeah, they're the satanic children of Satan.
Wow.
They actually sit on the table. They have a special chair for Satan right there. And he comes and talks to these family members, and they're the ones that, the shaking and bakers, I call it.
Now, this all has to do also with the those people who go out into the wood and they burn that wooden owl and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, you talking about the Illuminati.
Illuminati, okay. So
Right.
this has to do with...
Oh, yeah, you have to be a Freemason to be there. All the presidents were Freemasons.
Okay.
A small portion weren't. But Freemason to be there. All the presidents were Freemasons.
Okay.
A small portion weren't. But they were Jesuits. This is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, even the Pope. They don't, I'm going to be honest. They don't actually have to do the whole ritual. They have to watch.
Right.
And because of their power and rank within the church.
But it's still controlled by...
Everything is controlled by the white and black Pope.
Yeah.
So black and white, which is white and black tiles, is where we have our temple.
That's where you get that.
Yeah, the yin yang, the
Right.
good versus evil. You got to have one of the balance. And that's the work of the devil. God doesn't work that way. He doesn't manifest that way. That's all the trick of the devil. The devil knows the Bible better than me and you put together.
Right.
Because he was there when God was putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he fell. Of course, but he knows.
Yeah.
He could twist the word of God and make it so clean like honey in your mouth. Because they're going to give themselves up. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys and women, men and women that work in Hollywood, they're all Satanists.
I bet.
All of them are Satanists. And you know what? Anybody could tell me different. I really don't care because I know. Certain hand signs that you do, the pyramid, the rock, Jay-Z calls this the rock. It's a pyramid.
Right.
Right? But in that pyramid, there's 13.
Right. You also got the, what was this?
Well, that's the horns of the devil.
Right.
The devil's horns, yeah. And, that's Illuminati. You could use it for the shrines use it too.
Right.
That's the Moloch.
Okay.
Moloch is the actual owl that they worship out in California, all these big shots.
So there you go. I don't think I have to say much more. This ex-cop pretty much spilled the beans. And when he was talking about Moloch and they're going out there doing that worship stuff, he stated that every president has to go to that. Every president. And the presidents that are good is Abe Lincoln, yay, and JFK. And guess what they did? They silenced both of them. They surely did. It kind of explains one other thing, too. I think Nixon tried to expose a lot of that. And you see how he hightailed on his helicopter and got the hell out of Dodge? Yeah, he was fearing for his life. So when you sit there and say, oh, cops aren't that way, no. Do your research. Do some research. Because 95, I'd say between 90 and 95% are Freemasons as far as cops, because they get talked into it. And, when they first join it, it's like a man thing, a club, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. They have to do things. So, yeah, it's a bad, bad cult. So, hey, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you want to look this guy up and watch the whole video, you can look up Tyron Smith. And he's the visionary. So, look him up and watch the whole video. But to me, it's disgusting. Every town's got a Mason building. I mean, even the smallest towns. I remember pointing out some stuff to my cousins, and they were like, oh, no. Okay, whatever, you dummies. All right, I love you, and subscribe, and we'll talk later. Oh, and let me show you one more thing before we go. It's my second thing.
Okay.
Moloch is the actual owl that they worship out in California, all these big shots, big corporations, they go there, and that's where they make the presidents too.
Really?
They make presidents there. They know which president they're going to make. They make them. All this political stuff,
right,
that's just BS. That's bullshit.
Why?
That is bullshit. That is the most deceiving thing in America. They know which the Rothschilds makes the presidents. They're trillionaires. They own the world. They own like 90% of the world.
Yeah. And plus, if you have all these superstars and all these
You
actors,
control their puppets.
well, and not only that, they got the money to buy land.
Oh, yeah.
And eventually, there's going to be one government,
Yes.
or one secret government, should I say, the Illuminati or the Masons,
Right.
who will.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it for you, so go to that site, watch that video. Maybe you'll learn that why your city council don't listen to you, why your vote doesn't count when you go vote for presidents and mayors and all that crap. Why? Because it's all rigged. See ya.